All right, welcome to Dayton's Bluff Recreation Center and Elementary School. My name is Mike Hahm. I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation for the City of St. Paul, and we're going to get a chance to hear from the mayor and the superintendent of the schools. But before that, I want to ask the kids in attendance here a question. What do you guys think of your new rec check room and homework center?
Great!
Okay, what do you think of Miss Gina Stokes, who's your rec center director here?
Fun.
She's great, isn't she?
Yeah.
All right, that's what the second shift is all about. And along with my colleague Kit Hadley, who's the library director here, we have the great job of working for the City of St. Paul, working for Mayor Chris Coleman, who supports our work in making kids as productive as they can possibly be in out-of-school activities. So I won't waste any more time. I'm going to welcome Mayor Chris Coleman to the podium.
Thanks, Mike. Mike took a great risk by asking a question that he wasn't sure what the answer was going to be, but it was clear that the kids behind us really enjoy the facilities that we're providing and the opportunities that we're providing for them to really have fun, to learn new things, to continue their learning that they do in school. And it's consistent with all of the things that we know are important to the ultimate success of these kids and kids across the City of St. Paul. We know that learning isn't something that just takes place in a classroom. Best learning is when the kids really don't know they're learning, but they're having a lot of fun doing whatever they're doing. And it has to happen all summer long. We can't have the kids coming out of school at the end of May or the beginning of June and then really not engaging, not doing learning opportunities, not participating, whether it's arts programs, music programs, whatever it might be. We have got to create those opportunities for our children. So that takes place during the course of the summer, that takes place during the course of, or during the school days, but after school hours in our facilities, here at the rec centers, in the libraries, the various community groups and community partnerships that we have. But one of the things that we've done in the past is we've kind of operated in silos. So our Parks Department would work on their out-of-school time opportunities, and our libraries would work on their out-of-school time opportunities, and they wouldn't be coordinated with what was happening in the schools. And so our goal here is to really not only expand those opportunities for our children, but to make sure that we're doing it in concert with each other, to make sure that we're cross-pollinating, so that when the libraries has a great program, it's just not within the walls of the library, they can go over to the rec center and they can expand opportunities, because some kids might only be a couple of blocks away from Dayton's Bluff, but they might be a farther distance away from a library. So it's critically important that we figure out how we can work together, and to work in concert with the school district as well. We have great challenges in our community, but we also have great opportunities, and we have great infrastructure. If we use it smarter and we use it better and we work as partners, then we can really get some of these things done. One of the other things that we realize is that traditional methods of communicating with kids nowadays doesn't necessarily work the way it was, the way it might have in the past, or maybe it never did work all that well in the first place. You know, sending a note back home in a kid's backpack, I know from my own experience as a parent, sometimes you'd see that note in a timely fashion, and sometimes you'd see it about 6 weeks after whatever it was that you were supposed to do was over. And so we realized that there are all kinds of social media, there are all kinds of networking opportunities that we hadn't been using, Twitter and Facebook and other communication devices. And so we're trying to figure out how to be smarter about getting the word out that all these wonderful opportunities exist in the City of St. Paul. No child in the City of St. Paul should be complaining this summer that they didn't have anything to do. Quite frankly, my goal would be that finally, when come the beginning of the next school year, they would be, thank God we're going back to school. We have been exhausted all summer long from all of these things that we've been doing, right? Doesn't that sound good? That you're so tired of all the fun things that you're doing all summer long that you can't wait to go back and get back studying in school. That's got to be the goal. We know we can do it. We know we can provide those opportunities, and we're going to do it because we're doing it smarter, in partnership, working across lines, and starting to break down some of those barriers. And it has been an honor and a pleasure to be able to do that with our new school superintendent, who I'd like to hear from now, Valeria Silva.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, students. My job today is very easy. I have to tell you that we have great programs for the summer. So how many of you are already signed up to be in summer school? Can you raise your hand? Good. How many of you can tell me when does the summer school starts? What day?
The 27th.
28th, you close. So we have 3 weeks of summer school.
She wants to start a day
A day early, but that would be a Sunday, so we'll do it on a Monday. So we'll have it on the 28th of June. We'll have it for 3 weeks, all day. And for you parents who are probably watching, you're going to wonder, is this the good thing to do? It is wonderful. I tell you, one of the pieces that we know from the research is the longer time that our students have in academic instruction is the faster way of learning. And we want all the kids to be excelling. But summer school doesn't stop just in the time that we have it in our schools. We will have the libraries working with us, in Parks and Recs, and then community education, so that we can say to the families, don't worry about your children in the summer. We will take care of them. The mayor, the city, the school district has many, many opportunities for you to trust us one more time that we will provide to your kids, to your children, an opportunity for learning that is going to be very unique and is the wonderful piece about being in St. Paul. We work together, we're collecting the few dollars that we have to make sure that we all together make sure that all these students behind us and many, many others become the next generation of leaders. So and for all of you, I want all the hands up. Summer school? When?
28th.
Or what?
Monday.
It's a Monday, June, you're right. And what are you going to do in the summer school? Learn. Are you going to have fun? Yes, that's it. So then if you have to go and tell someone, what do you need to do? How do we get to summer school? What do you need to do?
Sign up.
Sign up. You got to talk to your teachers, to the school, tell your parents. We have it in the website. We have it in the schools. We have it all over. And you know what? You need to be responsible signing up because you are in charge of your learning. So I see a 4th grader, a 5th grader, and 7th grader. You guys are in charge of the world. So then I want you all here. We will be here with the mayor coming to check if they're here in summer school. Okay? Thank you very much, and you're wonderful.
So just a word, we're here at Dayton's Bluff Rec Center, which is one of the 11 new places in the city where you can pick up your summer reading program. For years, the library has done summer reading at 13 libraries throughout the city. And this year, because we're partnering with Parks and Rec, we've expanded that to 11 summer blast sites. That we've delivered books to this recreation center, which are free for people to take and bring back and share. You can pick up your summer reading here, and this is part of the work we're trying to do to really expand all the opportunities to extend the learning day, the learning week, the learning year. Thanks a lot.
All right. So, now I understand to kick off our summer, and to kick off our summer of learning, you guys are going to do a cheer for us, right? All right, let's do it. Let's go.